2100, exactly, good luck. So we've not played before, got no head-to-head score. Opponent, only 100 games of rapid in all that time. Actually, let's play Sicilian instead of the Carol. So our opponent is mainly a blitz player. Yeah, blitz player 2200, so strong player. Let's go e6. Taking a bit of a risk here playing a Sicilian. Actually, let's just play d5. Okay, I'm going to take that and break the normal structure up. Not got a clue what I'm doing, of course, but it's just a little bit of variety, isn't it? A little bit of variety. Let's develop the other knight. If down, right now it's covered, or we can just jump across here. We're just trying to both get castled and then get a playable game and worry about what to do. Now we'd like our bishop here, but we don't want to blunder the whole entire game, which could happen. Knight forward is common sense, and he has gone for that, so... Is knight up a move to pressure the pawn? So what would he do? Either of these, I guess. And then we've got queen here, but maybe you can create a trick here. If I go here, though, I'm committed. I can't come back. Bit bold for my liking. I guess dropping back is a bit passive, isn't it, though? What about here, then? Is this a move? Here, 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 and he's just solid, isn't he? And once his knight moves, I can't really drop back, so it's just too scary, that. So I think I'll go in over. I won't worry about trying to attack the pawn. But I'd like to go here now. So I'm going to risk that now. This is more of a risk now, because this can open up, but I want the bishop on the diagonal. I could go here and hit the rook, but it just gives him a natural development move. I just don't want to blunder something here, kicking a knight, and then the knight moves and it kicks another one. I mean, knight for a rook, not... So yeah, bishop for a rook or something, not quite so bad, but you don't want to give it away a free piece for nothing. And that's a dangerous move, so I might have to go here instead. I mean, I guess I can go here, but I'm worried about this knight moving, and then this one can't guard here, but I'll trust that I'm okay here. I don't know if I am, but I've got rook across, right? Can I go here and here then? Actually, what's wrong with that? We don't want to leave this pressure here, do we? Let's just try and edge forward. If he pushes here, we can jump. He's pushed another one. Okay. So is he going to go here? Is that the idea? And then he wants to do this. It's dangerous, isn't it? So here, he's just going to swing across the board. Yeah, this one might actually be just about over as it is. I'm going to go here and attack the pawn, but I didn't see this concept coming. Didn't see this coming. He's playing it crazy quickly as well. So this one might actually be just about done. I might be kind of already out of moves. Here, he's going to go here, and I don't have a reply, do I? Literally got no moves at all. Here, you're just giving yourself a really big target, but I'm going to have to do it on a king across. I'll have to play king across and hope for the best, but this one, yeah, it's... No, he's playing this too well here. This is a bit odd, this one. And he's only got 100 games in 7 years. This one's a little bit unusual. Shall we just move on and look for somebody else? Yeah. Do we just move on? Do we move on? There's nothing else to do here, is there? Let's just push the pawn. I'm just trying to get the bishop move knight back, but I'm not convinced there's any point playing this one. Okay, bishop down. Let's just move quickly now. There is no way I can really push forward, is there, because he just crashes here. I mean, rook across and he's still got the rook and the queen there, so I don't think f5 is really a move. Is it? Is it? Rook across and then f5 might become a... Well, it's not really a move, is it? But I'll go there anyway, preparing f5. If I take here, does that just open a file? I'm assuming he'd go with a pawn, not the queen. Maybe it's something I need to do, but He's trying to open the file up, and he looks so scary to face this. It's unusual, isn't it? What's he done now? You've got an account for 7 years and there's only 100 rapid games there. I guess you have to start somewhere though. So here we've got the option to take. So if I take here, does he go with the queen? If he goes with the pawn, he's got a really solid structure. I'm going to have to take though, aren't I? I'm going to have to get rid of that bishop. It's too dangerous, this. I'm assuming he's going to go with a pawn, but he might go with a queen. With a pawn, oh, he has gone with a queen. I thought he was going to go with a pawn. So can I just trade here, drop back and try and trade the bishop as well? I think I should go with my bishop, not the knight. Then the knight can hopefully come back. So I'm going to try and go here. Then, okay, if I lose a pawn, you know, it's a lot better than it could be. So we'll offer the bishop trade. I guess I don't need to pre-move here. But again, he's going to be able to do something like this. There's not much I can do about it. I mean, maybe even knight back. I mean, imagine having to play knight back and facing these sort of moves, but... It feels like he's a lot stronger than 2100. Let's get rid of that. Has he given me knight up here, mind? If takes, he can blast here. But knight in, we hit 2 pieces, right? The more we can get off, the more it kind of becomes half playable. The knight takes, pawn takes. Oh, well, he's just jumped back, so he's allowing knight in or just a pawn push. I might as well get the knight developed with a 10 pawn and a queen. I expect he'll just go back where he was, but I've been getting some of these predictions wrong, so let's just see. But I'm just going to try and push these pawns, and again, it runs the risk that it opens the file up for him. So here, if he comes across, we can actually take, so it must be good to go forward. Then we can challenge for the open file. But yeah, you never know what somebody's actual rating level is when you don't have that many games on the account. So if I take here, got to go with a queen there. And the knight can hopefully go back to where it was and then rook to c8, and we can challenge for the open file. We've got, what, 6 pawns each? Yeah, 6 pawns each. So what's he gaining by us doing the taking here? We can still go here, right? We guard this, we guard this. He was attacking my pawn as well there, so we're just going to simply come to the open file and hope that we can get forward. Now, our advantage is on the queen side because we've got 2 versus 1. Our opponent's got the extra pawn in the centre. So obviously 5 versus 4 this side. Oh, and he's offering that knight trade as well. So we might need to go here. And then if takes, we can take, and we're solid, aren't we? Is there any tricks? Like knight across, we hit the rook and the pawn, and what would you do? Just simply drop back? I'm going to play rook across there. Now, again, there's no need to pre-move, because, you know, still use a bit of time to think. No need to pre-move. It is 10-minute rapid, this. It could make a difference, the odd game here and there, but most of the time it doesn't. Okay, so he's played across, so I assume I push here and he's going to push down. But then, is there nothing better? I guess I need rook up here, don't I? I'm going to play rook here to guard and see if he pushes on or doubles up. So once I go here, he can charge the pawn. I guess I could take it, but that's what he's gone for. So the only way to guard it now is really to push, isn't it? Then we'll just see what he does when he pushes forward here. Do we take the knight? Do we try and get jumpy here? If he goes forward now, we've got knight up actually, have we? No, he got rook across. Well, rook across would be a check. And if he doesn't rook across, we hit the knight and the pawn and the rook. So a pawn immediately forward might allow this, but if we ever push, he can just trade and grab the pawn. Okay, well that would be a check, but the pawn is what we'd like. So here he's taken that option away, so he can go here now. So that's why he's played it like that. But I can free this rook up, but where to? Can we? We can't go any of these, can we? Here. Takes, and he takes. He's fine. So do we get bold and go this side then? Or maybe f6. Let's try and go and challenge this structure here. Oh, he's come forward. Okay. But now I can bring a pawn here. Here. It's easier to trade the knight. That should be good for us, right? Or takes. I don't want him taken with the rook, so I've got one chance to push or to take. My instinct is to take, so that's what I'm going to do. And now I can chop the knight off. I can check first. Now, does that matter? No, I'm going to take the knight. I'm going to try and get forward and go after this pawn. I mean, I guess he's got the rook, but then we can maybe start getting active. He's gone with the king, so I'm going to come forward and hit this pawn. He's gone to guard it, but now can we go here then? We're going to try and deal with this. Can we keep these pawns and not collapse our position and get our king somewhere out of a mating net? If I get here the two rooks on the back rank, I'm in obviously a bit of a mating problem. Excuse me. So he's gone across to trade. So here, if I play a rook across, what can he do with this pawn? He can guard it two ways, but I get a check and I collect a pawn here. That seems good, doesn't it? But what if this collapses? Takes here. Does he give up on this pawn? That would be dangerous. I don't see anything else, so I'm going to play it. Hit the pawn. Now check, and if he blocks, we take this one. So we're going to try and get a pawn, a 2 or 3. But then I might need to trade these two for this one. Instead of trying to keep these two, I might need to trade them. So he's just weighing up whether to go here, but then I get this, and that's what he's gone for. So now I've got the pawns. So presumably, do I give them up and go here and collect this? So that's a move, and I'll guarantee this pawn. Or do I go here and cut the king, and we attack the pawn here? Now he's got this. And then what do? I go here, and I try and edge up slowly. So that's the alternate plan, and I'm a minute down on the clock. Oh, I guess he just pushes here, actually. Yeah, that's dangerous, isn't it? I'm going to have to edge these up, see if he guards this, because he's threatening to push on, takes in here. So I'm going to threaten to pin the rook. Here. I might have just made a mistake here, actually, because his king's in the box, isn't it? His king's in the box, and he's going to blast forward, so I might have made a mistake. He can push his pawn. Here, he just takes here. He comes in here, and once his rook's in, I'm in trouble. Yeah, he's seen it. So I think I have to manually come across here. I think I've blundered this one. It's just unfortunate. It's one of them things. If I go here now, takes, he can step into the box, so he stops my pawns. Might be the best move I've got, but I think he's in time. So takes here, down here, and then say rook across. Rook here. Not very promising. Yeah, this one's gone, hasn't it? This one's gone. I think we've messed up. Or have we? Oh, he doesn't have to take. Okay, but it gives me a move to activate my rook then. So here takes, and he's still fine. We can't do that. So we have to get the rook back and hope we can run a pawn. Here. Okay, now there's an actual mating net, so if I check, he comes down, but then I can go here. No, that's no good. So here, check, back, takes. Well, I have to get out of the net, don't I? I mean, have I got rook here? Then he goes here. Let's go here and hit the pawn. Just because he doesn't have this move on this move. But I think I'm lost here. I think he can actually take. Rook takes, check, back. He's going to be fine, isn't he? He's going to be fine. Well, he's gone for that check. Yeah, he's got the extra minute on the clock. Big difference. Ooh, he's pushed there. So can I just take here now? And if he takes, I go here. And he can't step across. Takes, he goes here. Rook across. Can he defend that? Or maybe I can take then. Take rook here. I don't see how he guards that. Because pawn down I can take. And if he pushes here, I can go behind that as well. It's still problematic, isn't it? That might be his best bet. Pawn down. Take, pawn down. If I take here, pawn down, I'm in time, but he can check. And he queens. So I think he's fine. He's seen it. I have to take. There's no other move. So if we take here, pawn down, I've got one move to go here, and he just goes here and it's over, right? So I can't do that. So take, pawn down, rook behind. If he checks, I can step up. But aren't I in time there then? Aren't I in time to stop that? But he's got a minute on the clock. One pawn against four, the one could win it. But here, I'm behind it. And I'm close enough to stop him, aren't I? Oh, but I can't take it. I can't take it. He can try and mop these up. I can't get my king out. I've got this, but I can't actually take it. Can't step over, can I? And I can't move the rook away. So he can just take his time and mop these pawns up. That's a bit problematic. All I can do is try and run this pawn as a distraction. But if he checks here, I'm fine because I just step up. So he won't do that. So all I can do is hope his king can't get in. But if he has to retreat and I get the pawn, he can't step forward. So there's no mate threat, is there? He's got to stop both of my pawns here. But I can't get behind the pawn because he just simply queens. So he's safe to release his rook, but if this pawn falls, then I should be in for a draw. Hopefully, if not a win. It all depends on getting this pawn or not, but he can't step forward with his king to create the mate threat. And a check, I just step up and I'm fine then. Yeah, he's resigned it. Wow. He could have just risked playing on there. He could have dropped his rook back to go after our pawn, but as soon as we take, we're just going to get behind these two. So let's see what it was in engine speak and see if we were fine. Yeah, minus 22, he's lost for that one. You see, somebody playing hardly any rapid. Or maybe he's just starting off on his rapid journey, but 54 moves, so they're the move time for both players. So we put it through the analyzer. We played the Sicilian other variations for this one. Yeah, we've been actually better here, and we've blundered it moving quickly, no doubt, because we didn't realise that we were. And then we're suddenly worse, and then we're better again. So blunders galore this one. Let's just see where it ends up. I only played the Sicilian just for that little bit of variety. Not something I play routinely. So how did we play it? 87 against 80 on the accuracy, few blunders each. But it's all about the end game, isn't it? We're basically level right the way through to move 47. Then we're actually better, and then we're worse. So let's see what we did wrong. You can see it's all pretty level here. We're just trying to maneuver about a bit. Yeah, so queen over, that was the move I was expecting. It felt like a scary position, but the engine said it wasn't too bad, and I should have played this. But you just fear the queen over and the bishop sacrifice. But it was the right thing to do. So I did it the next move. Now here, I should have played b5 first instead of pushing the pawn. The pawn, you just simply take it. You develop the bishop. So these next few moves are actually alright. The knight should have gone forward instead of coming back over. So in engine language, there isn't a knockout attack there. So I've gone a little bit too defensive there. But then now, here I should have played rook across first before pushing the pawn on. Okay, he can play rook over as well, but that's what I should have done. Engine says knight across would have been his reply. So queen takes was good. So these are all good. You see, nothing much is being flagged until we come along to some blunders. So we're just manoeuvring here. Now I should have taken the knight while I had a chance rather than pushing here. But it gives him a really good solid pawn structure. That's why I didn't do that. I was hoping to target the d4 pawn. And all of these moves are good from both of us, so we're both finding good moves here, so this is all good. So correct to take the pawn, correct to push, correct to push, correct to bring the king out, and he should have taken the pawn here. And that's what I was looking at, going here, and then say king down, king here, and the danger is if he gets the rook in and in, it's whether I can survive that, but I've got a fast pawn if he's not in time to checkmate. So he should have taken king f8, rook check immediately, king to the back rank, then the king goes across, not forward. Okay, I would have expected the king to come in and try and create a mate net with pushing down. Okay, this is what the engine says. Rook back, rook in, give a check, king goes back over, give another check, not sure why, and then push with a4. And what's the eval on that? Oh, it's level. It's actually a level position here. I guess he can take the pawn and then come behind. And that's just flatline level, but that's difficult to see at our level. So I drop the rook back. These moves are all alright. Then f6 is a blunder. Yeah, he should have taken the pawn here. And we're still level. So f6 is a blunder, and then I've messed up. Takes initially was good. Takes was good. Then I should have played the check and collected this pawn. I just didn't see that. That's annoying. That's annoying. It's common sense, isn't it? Instead of going here and allowing this idea which happened, I could just give a check, collect this pawn, split these. And then if he doesn't get his king in, I'm fine. Again, it's the same concept. Can he get his king in with the rook? But I missed that move, so that's why I've blundered. But it's still level. Then we blunder again. And I had to give a check there and just ignore this. That's difficult to see as well at my level. So that's now I'm worse off. And he should have given a check here. And then pushed the next move. And I'm going to end up having to give up the rook, I guess. That's the bit I miscalculated then. Because I can't step up this way. Once he checks, I'll have to go here or here. Then he can push. And even if I get behind, he's going to queen. That's the key move that he missed, so he was winning. That's the key move. So in this position, rook across, king up, h7, gain the rook. Lucky to go there then, because I would have gone here. Then I wouldn't have even gained the rook, so he gets a queen, we go back, we hope we can keep a rook. Then it's just one of them where you're hoping you can hold on and salvage a draw. You just give away the pawns and put the rook here and hope it's a draw, eventually. So we got very, very lucky there. He's missed the one key move, and then suddenly we're better. And then in this position we're +5 better, so it's really lucky with that one, isn't it? Very lucky.